Assalamualaikum learners. After the successful attempt of exercise 2.1 and chapter 1, we are going to solve exercise 2.2 short questions. तो अगर अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें. दिस विल बी अ लॉट ऑफ हेल्प. सो इसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 में आपने एक यूनिट वेक्टर फाइंड करना है जो कि परपेंडिकुलर हो टू द प्लेन ऑफ ए एंड बी, जो कि ए और बी के प्लेन के परपेंडिकुलर होना चाहिए. तो यहाँ से हम फाइंड कर लेते हैं. लेट यू बी द यूनिट वेक्टर, लेट और n बी द यूनिट वेक्टर, इसको हम n लेते हैं. लेट n बी द यूनिट वेक्टर. तो जिसका फॉर्मूला है वो होगा n इज इक्वल टू a क्रॉस b ओवर a क्रॉस b मैग्नीट्यूड. दिस इज द फॉर्मूला. So first you have to find a cross b. This will be find by the ijk using the determinant 2 minus 6 minus 3 and b vector is 4 3 minus 1. After expanding the determinant you will get a cross b magnitude as ijk 59 minus 10j plus 30k and a cross b magnitude as 35. Now putting these values in equation number 1 you will get n equal to 15 over 35i minus 10 over 35j plus 30 over 35k, and after simplifying you will get the final answer as 3 by 7i minus 2 by 7j and plus 6 by 7k. This is the answer. Okay, there are the two parts of part number 2, a and b. First you have to find a cross b, and secondly you have to find the sine of angle between a and b. So you have to find a cross b as using the determinant. After expanding it you will get minus I plus 5j plus 5k. Now you have to find the sine of angle between them, which is equal to sine theta equals a cross b magnitude over a magnitude b magnitude. This is the answer. This is the formula for sine of angle between two vectors. Now putting the values here and using the magnitude of a cross b and a and b magnitude separately and putting the values here, you will get as the magnitude of a cross b as square root 51 over this will be 50 and this is square root 2, or you can write square root 51 over square root 100. After simplifying more, 51 over 10. This is the answer. Okay learners, in question number 2 you have to find a cross b and you have to discuss what is the geometrical significance of this answer. So first you have to find a cross b. After expansion you will find that the answer of a cross b equal to 0 vector. As it is 0, you will see that a and b are parallel vector, because if the cross product of two vectors is 0 then they are parallel vectors. Geometrical significance की आप इसकी heading दे रहे हैं. Geometrical significance आप लिखना है since the cross product of two vectors is 0, so vectors are parallel. This is the answer. In question number 3 you are given two things, that a and b are parallel to yz plane. तो परपेंडिकुलर किसके होंगे? एक्स प्लेन के. ठीक है. तो इसके अलावा गिवन क्या है कि मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ ए इज 2 एंड बी मोड इज 4. ऑल्सो इसका डॉट प्रोडक्ट 0 है. अगर डॉट प्रोडक्ट 0 है इसका मतलब ये है कि ए परपेंडिकुलर है बी के, और इनके दरमियान का जो थीटा है, अगर ये परपेंडिकुलर है तो थीटा कितना बनेगा? 90 डिग्रीज. ये आपने सारी प्रॉपर्टीज यूज़ करनी है और इसको सॉल्व करना है. ए क्रॉस बी हम यूज़ करेंगे क्योंकि ए डॉट बी तो 0 है. तो ए क्रॉस बी इक्वल होता है ए मैग्नीट्यूड बी मैग्नीट्यूड साइन थीटा एन कैप, वेयर एन इज द वेक्टर परपेंडिकुलर टू द प्लेन ऑफ ए एंड बी. सो ए मैग्नीट्यूड इज 2, बी मैग्नीट्यूड इज 4, साइन थीटा इज 90 एंड एन कैप इज द आई. वाई? बिकॉज ए एंड बी आर पैरेलल टू वाई जेड प्लेन, सो इट इज़ परपेंडिकुलर टू एक्स प्लेन. सो एक्स प्लेन का जो यूनिट वेक्टर है वो आई होता है. This will be 8 sin 90 is 1i, or 8i is the answer. दिस क्वेश्चन इज सेम लाइक क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 पार्ट 1, जिसमें आपको यूनिट वेक्टर फाइंड करना था जो कि इस वेक्टर दोनों वेक्टर्स के परपेंडिकुलर हो। तो आप फर्स्ट वेक्टर को नाम दे दें ए का और सेकेंड वेक्टर को नाम दे दें बी का। जो एन वेक्टर है वो आप पहले बताया कि ए क्रॉस बी ओवर ए क्रॉस बी मैग्नीट्यूड के बराबर होता है, ये इसका फॉर्मूला है, और इसमें वैल्यूज पुट करके आप आंसर निकाल सकते हैं। सो गिव इट अ ट्राई योरसेल्फ। सो लाइकवाइज क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 विल बी डन ऑन द सेम लाइन। इसमें आपने ए बी सी और डी 3 आप 4 वेक्टर्स दिए हुए हैं, सॉरी 4 वर्टिसेस हैं, और आपने यूनिट वेक्टर फाइंड करना है जो कि परपेंडिकुलर हो ए बी और सी डी के। तो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू फाइंड ए बी बाय द डिफरेंस ऑफ द पोजिशन वेक्टर्स ऑफ ए एंड बी, ऑल्सो सी डी विच इज़ ओ सी माइनस ओ डी, सॉरी ओ डी माइनस ओ सी, और इसके अंदर वैल्यूज पुट करके आपने वैल्यूज इसकी फाइंड कर लेनी है, और यूनिट वेक्टर आएगा ए बी क्रॉस सी डी। दीज आर द 2 वेक्टर्स इन विच यू हैव टू फाइंड द यूनिट वेक्टर ए बी क्रॉस सी डी मैग्नीट्यूड। इसमें वैल्यूज डालेंगे और आंसर निकालेंगे। आफ्टर सिंप्लीफाइंग द क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट एंड इट्स मैग्नीट्यूड यू विल गेट द फाइनल आंसर लाइक दिस। Okay, in question number 6 you have to find the area of parallelogram. This is parallelogram, and you have to find a, this, let this is a and this is b. So the area of parallelogram will be equal to a cross b magnitude, because a cross b will be a vector, and after taking its magnitude you will get the answer as scalar. So after expanding it and taking the magnitude, after expansion you will get I minus 3j plus 4k, and after taking its magnitude you will get the answer as square root 14 square units, because the area is always in the square units. So it is here 2k. Just correction it. In question number 7 you are given 3 vertices of a triangle in which you have to find the area of that triangle. So as the area of parallelogram was u cross v magnitude, since you can see that the area of parallelogram was a cross b or u cross v magnitude, as you half it by diagonal, using diagonal, you get the 2 triangles. It means if you half the area of parallelogram you get the area of triangle. So area of triangle will be equal half of a cross b magnitude. What is the vector a b? यहाँ पे जो आपको a और b वेक्टर्स दिए हुए हैं वो वर्टिसेस से पहले बनेंगे। तो यहाँ पे जो फॉर्मूला बनेगा अगर वर्टिसेस गिवन हो ए बी क्रॉस ए सी मैग्नीट्यूड, ये ध्यान रखना है कि ये दो पहले जो वर्टिसेस हैं वो सेम होने चाहिए। इसके हिसाब से आप निकालेंगे ए बी निकालेंगे, ए सी निकालेंगे और इस फॉर्मूला में पुट करेंगे। You will get the final answer as Q216/2. The question का आंसर written in the last of exercise is wrong, so you can see this. In question number 8 you have to find the area of parallelogram जिसके diagonals आपको given है। तो ये diagonals हैं और इसका आपने एरिया फाइंड करना है, बिकॉज डायगोनल जो है वो हाफ में कट करते हैं पैरेललोग्राम को। तो इसका भी एरिया बनेगा हाफ ए क्रॉस बी मैग्नीट्यूड। दिस इज ए एंड दिस इज बी, सो सिंप्लीफाइंग इट, सो दिस इज माइनस 2i माइनस 10j माइनस 7k। आफ्टर एक्सपेंडिंग द डिटर्मिनेंट और टेकिंग इट्स मैग्नीट्यूड you will get square root 153, and after putting the value in the formula the final area will be 1/2 square units. This is the answer. So let us question number 9. You have to find the area of parallelogram in which one side and one diagonal is given. The formula will be same as a cross b magnitude, area of parallelogram. In question number 10 you are given two vectors and you have to find the area of triangle. So area of triangle will be half times a cross b magnitude. The question number 9 will get give the answer square root 6448 square units. And question number 10 it is given that you have to find the vector area, not the area magnitude of area. You have to find the vector area. So we will not find its magnitude. You will get the area as a vector area only. No. Also in question number 11 you have to find the vector area of a triangle where A, B, C are the position vectors of A, B and C. These are the position vectors. So these are actually the vertices. So to find the sides of triangle you have to find AB, which is equal to OB minus OA or B minus A. Okay, and AC equal to OC minus OA or C minus A. After finding the answer you will put the formula area of triangle equals half times AB cross AC. You will not find the magnitude because it's a vector area. AB will be I minus 2j plus 2k, or it will 0i, or C minus A will be minus 3i minus 9j plus 5k. After taking its cross product you will find, and dividing by 2 you will find the final answer as 4i minus 3j plus 3k. Towards question number 12, which is find the moment about the point this of the force this through the point. They are given this point, the force this, and the point this. Now what is the moment? Moment is actually the rotation of the force, which is called torque. So let's for example you have a door. This is a point fixed which is called pivot. Okay, because you have one side of the door fixed to the wall, which is called pivot. Okay, so but find the moment about the point means about the point जिसके गिर्द कोई चीज़ घूमे उसके गिर्द आपने moment find करना है. तो about the point means this is a fixed point which is pivot. So this point will be 5 minus 1 3, and about of the force, and the force is applying on the opposite side on the of the door. This is the door. So let's see. So let's suppose that force is applied on this point, which is 4i plus 2j plus k, and the point is 5 to 4. Force is this, and through this where the force is acting is the point 5 to 4. Now यहाँ पे जो ज़्यादातर गलती की जाती है वो ये होती है कि आपने इस पॉइंट को इसमें से माइनस करना है या इस पॉइंट को इसमें से माइनस करना है. कन्फ्यूजन ये होती है. तो आपने ये बात याद रखनी है, तो पिवट जो फिक्स्ड पॉइंट है वो आपका इनिशियल पॉइंट है और ये फाइनल पॉइंट है जिस पे आपने फोर्स अप्लाई करनी है. सो यू विल टेक दिस पॉइंट एज फाइनल पॉइंट एंड दिस पॉइंट एज इनिशियल पॉइंट. नाउ आर द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन दीज टू is taken as final point minus initial point, or B minus A. You can see this is B point or A point. Final point is that point where the force is acting, and initial point is a fixed point about which the pivot is fixed. 5 minus 1 3. Now after minus 8 you will get minus 1 2 minus 3. And what is force? The force is given as 4i plus 2j plus k. Now you have to find the moment, which is called torque, equals, the formula is R cross F. Okay, taking the cross product of R and F. One thing you have to keep in mind that you cannot write it as F cross R because this is a cross product and cross product is not commutative. So you cannot change the places of these two. Minus 1 to minus 3, and F is 4 to 1. This is 1k. So after expanding it and simplifying, you will get I plus 4j minus 12k. This is the answer of torque, moment about the point is. Question number 13 is also the same as question number 12. So give it a try. In question number 14 you are given three vectors A, B and C, and you have to find the cross product of the difference between A minus B and C minus A, and also the magnitude of A minus B cross C minus A. So first you have to find A minus B and C minus A. So writing their values, 2 5 3A minus B is 3 3 6. After solving it you will get minus 1 2 minus 3, and C minus A is 0 to 1. You can try it yourself after subtracting C from A from C. Sorry. So this is 0 to 1 and this is minus 1 2 minus 3, and now you have to take the cross product between the two. Cross c minus a equals ijk, and putting the values and expanding it, you will get 8i plus j minus 2k. And obviously the second step, the second part of question, which is you have to find their magnitude. So a minus b cross c minus a magnitude equals 64 plus 1 plus 4, which is equal to 69. This is the answer. In question number 15, you have to simplify these two relations. So first you take a dot b square plus a cross b square. Now putting the values of this, a dot b, you know that this is equal to a magnitude b magnitude cos theta square, plus this is equal to a magnitude b magnitude sine theta square. Okay, so what is this? Will be a mod square b mod square cos square theta plus a mod square b mod square sine square theta. Now taking common, as these are two positive, so you can write as simply as a square b square, taking common cos square theta plus sine square theta, and this will be a square b square cos square theta plus sine square theta is 1. As you know that this is the identity of trigonometry, so the final answer will be a square b square. Similarly, in the second part, you have to apply the formula. A dot b is a magnitude b magnitude cos theta, its square, minus time minus a magnitude b magnitude sine theta square. And similarly, taking common a square b square, you will get cos square theta minus sine square theta in the bracket, or using the identity of trigonometry, cos square theta minus sine square theta equals cos 2 theta. So this is the final answer. So let us question number 16. You are given that these three are not equal to 0 and also they are equal. Then we have to prove that this relation, that a plus b plus c equal to 0. So taking first part of this given identity, that is a cross b equals b cross c. You can take the first part of this given equation, or you can also write it a cross b minus b cross c equals 0, or also a cross b, this implies that plus c cross b. As you know that the cross product a cross b equal minus time b cross a, means if you change the place of these two vectors, there will be a minus sign before that. So minus b cross c, when you change the sign of place of b and c, there will be minus sign, so minus minus will be plus. Okay, so after what is the common here? B is common, so you can write it a plus c cross b, right, equal to 0. Or you can also write it a plus c cross b equals b cross b, because b cross b is 0. You are writing b cross b in place of 0. Why? Because you have to cut these two vectors. Therefore a plus c equals b. These two vectors are cancelled out. So from here you can write c equals b minus a. This is the first relation you have to find. Now taking the second portion of this equation, that is b cross c equals c cross a. Now similarly, as you done above, you can write it minus c cross a equals 0, and b cross c plus a cross c equals 0, and b plus a is written in the bracket because cross c is common, equal to 0, and also you can write it as cross c equal to c cross c, because c cross c is 0, you are taking just using the value. Okay, now c and c will be cut off, and the remaining will be b plus a equal to c. From this you can write a equals c minus b. This is the second equation. Now taking the equality of these two, you can write A cross B equals C cross A. Similarly, solving this equality by the method you have to solve B equal A minus C, you will get. Now from 1, 2 and 3 you have values A, B and C. Now you have to prove that the sum of these three vectors equal to 0. So add these three equations, 1 plus 2 plus 3, you will get A plus B plus C equals, putting values, C minus B plus B is A minus C plus C is B minus A. Now opening at C minus B plus A minus C plus B minus A, you see that they all will be cancelled out and you will get the answer 0. Hence proved that A plus B plus C equal to 0 under the condition this. In question number 17, you are given two conditions, that if A dot B is 0 and A cross B is 0, then you have to prove that at least one of them is a null vector. Either A is null or B is null. So using the given conditions, given that A dot B equals 0, so if A dot B is 0, it means that A is perpendicular to B, since the dot product is 0. Also, according to second condition, you are given that A cross B is 0. This means that A is parallel to the B vector, right? अगर हम इसकी फिगर बनाएं तो इस तरह से वो बनेगी that this, for example, this is A vector and this is B vector. They both are perpendicular according to condition 1, and according to condition 2, they are saying that the vector A is parallel to vector B. But you know that this condition is not possible at the same time. So A dot B equal to 0 implies that A dot 0 equal to 0. Either, or you can write 0 dot B equal to 0. Okay, so it means that this property, that A dot B is 0 and A cross B is 0, is only possible if one of these two vectors is 0. That is a null vector. That a null vector is perpendicular and parallel at the same time. So either A is 0 or B is 0. Hence proved that at least one of them is a null vector. Now learners, this is question number 18, which is the inverse of question number 16. Now here in question number 16 you have to prove this property. Now in question number 18 you are given that the sum is 0 and you have to prove that these three are equal. So solving this question in back way, you can write A equals minus B minus C, and taking cross product with A on both sides, you will see that you will find minus A cross B minus A cross C, and A cross A is 0 equal minus A cross B minus A cross C, or you can simply write it as minus टाइम will be यहाँ पे चला जाएगा, A cross B equals minus times A cross C, or you can write A cross B equals C cross A. As I have told before that if you change the places of these two, the sign will be changed. Now similarly, separate B from here, you can write B equal to minus A minus C, and taking cross product with B on both sides. One thing you have to keep in mind, learners, that if you taking cross product on right side, then put the B on right side on all the two sides. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे अगर आपने B क्रॉस B राइट साइड लिया तो यहाँ पे A क्रॉस B आएगा और C क्रॉस B आएगा. आप इसको B क्रॉस C नहीं लिख सकते हो, क्योंकि अगर आपने यहाँ पे राइट पे लिखा है तो यहाँ भी राइट पे ही लिखना पड़ेगा, इसको उल्टा नहीं लिख सकते. तो B क्रॉस B 0 हो जाएगा और ये माइनस A क्रॉस B माइनस C क्रॉस B आ जाएगा. और इसको भी हम इस तरह से लिखेंगे तो ये माइनस A क्रॉस B इस तरह से आ जाएगा, A क्रॉस B प्लस हो जाएगा, और ये लिख सकते हैं माइनस C क्रॉस B. और अगर हम इसके प्लेसेस चेंज कर दें तो ये बन जाएगा B क्रॉस C इन पॉजिटिव साइन. ओके, this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2, you see that the A cross B equals C cross A, and also A cross B equals B cross C. Now combining these two equations from 1 and 2, A cross B equals B cross C and equals C cross A, as A cross B is equal to both. Now learners, come towards the second part of this question, which you have to reduce the law of sines for these plane triangles. So this is a triangle and ABC are the vertices and also the angles, and opposite sides are A vector, B vector and C vector. So using the one equation, which is A cross B equals C cross A, you can write the formula of A cross B and C cross A as A magnitude, B magnitude, sine of theta. What is the angle between A and B? The angle between A and B is C. So you can write sine C equals C magnitude, A magnitude, sine. What is the angle between A and C? This is B. You can write B. Okay. Now A and A will be cancelled out on both sides. This can be written as B sine C equals C sine B, or this also implies that sine C over C magnitude equals sine B over B magnitude. Okay, now from equation 2, A cross B equal B cross C, and putting the formula of cross product on both sides, you will see that A sine C equal to C sine A, and writing it as sine C over C magnitude, sine A over A magnitude. Now combining the equation number 3 and equation number 4, you see that sine C over C magnitude equals to this and this also. So you can write sine A over A magnitude equal to sine B over B magnitude equal to sine C over C magnitude. Hence this is the law of sines for plane triangles. In question number 19, this is the last question of exercise 2.2. You are given two vectors A and B, and you have to show that this A cross B is orthogonal to both A and B. What is orthogonal? This is orthogonal. Orthogonal is actually the perpendicular thing. When two vectors are perpendicular, when two vectors make an angle of 90 degree with each other, you say that A and B are perpendicular vectors. But if the vector is perpendicular to the surface, that is, it is making an angle of 90 degree with the surface, you see that that A is orthogonal to that surface. For example, if you can write this as, this is A vector and this is B vector, if they are making angle 90 degree, you will say that A is perpendicular to B. But if there is a plane or surface of for example, this is A cross B, and a vector is perpendicular to this plane, you will say that A is orthogonal to that is also making angle is orthogonal to A cross B. Okay, this is the difference between orthogonal and perpendicular. So if you have to show that A cross B is orthogonal to A, you have to show that A dot A cross B equal to 0. That is, if the dot product between these two is 0, then they will be orthogonal or perpendicular. So taking dot product, your dot product give the answer 0. It means that A is orthogonal to A cross B. Okay, now similarly you have to prove that B is also orthogonal to A cross B, which is B dot A cross B is 0. You have to prove this. You will see that the dot product of B with the plane A cross B is also 0. It is proved that B is also perpendicular to the plane A cross B, that is orthogonal to this, that is A and B are also orthogonal to this plane A cross B. So learners, this was exercise 2.2. I thank you all for your positive response. Keep sharing, keep liking and keep subscribing. Thank you so much.